Hi guys, I'm Jamie, and this is a space where we believe that it's never late to do something that you're destined to do. So we don't give up. We start at whatever time and we are able to achieve that we are destined to do. Hey, don't let your life go unlived because it's never late. It's never late. So today, again, we are still looking at things that are holding us back. And I'm hoping that you're able to identify that one thing that is stopping you from being who you're meant to be. We have looked at several things. If you go back to my videos, you'll be able to see the things that we've been talking about. So today, we are looking at perfectionism. What is holding you back from achieving your dreams? Is it because you want it to be perfect? So, there are people who can never start on something until they have it all figured out. They are such perfectionists that they will not start. They have to know, okay, if I'm going to do this, how is it going to start? How will stage B be? Stage C? They want it figured out up to Z. And then that's when they will start. Now, are you not starting because there's a part in the middle that you haven't yet figured out? I know that this is real because I have been in that space before myself. I need information beforehand before I can do something. I am comfortable that way. But over the years, I have learned that you don't always have everything figured out. And sometimes you don't even have all the information beforehand. So what do? Do you just sit and wait until you have all the information? Do you know how much time you're losing as you're waiting to figure out everything? And again, I've also come to learn that you can't figure out everything. We are human. We are not gods. So you can't figure out everything beforehand. Sometimes you may. There are certain things that you can do and you really have everything beforehand, but that's not what we are talking about today. Today we are talking about people who cannot start because they don't see the end, they don't see the middle. Now, I want to tell you that I have personally learned that you can actually start with the information you have. If it is sufficient, you don't need all information, you just need sufficient information to get you rolling. Then as you move, you start to see things fall into place. Even the direction you thought you are going to take, sometimes things fall into place differently. You thought it was going to be this and it ends up being something else. So just imagine if you never started in the first place, and yet even the road you had beforehand was not exactly how it was going to go. Now, here is the thing. Don't let you wanting things to be perfect and wanting to know everything beforehand stop you from achieving your dreams. Don't let it hinder you from doing that thing that you want to do. Start. Just have the basic information to get you rolling. Start and move. As you move, things will fall into place and eventually you will achieve what you want to. The whole idea is to start. If you never start, then you will never know how much more you could achieve. Don't let that perfectionism hold you back from accomplishing your dreams. And sometimes we also kind of hide behind that perfectionism. You think you're waiting to have everything ready because you don't want things to go wrong. And maybe it could be fear for things to go wrong. You get it? Like you're scared that, man, if I don't achieve this, it's going to be terrible. I'm going to tell you every other time that, first of all, don't fear to fail. Don't. It's not evil to fail. It's not illegal to fail. So even if you don't know how the story ends, just start on the story. Imagine if we never lived because we didn't know how long we shall live. So you're thinking, if I'm not living up to 80, then I'd rather not. Imagine if that's how we took life. And then you don't even live the few years that you have on earth because you're thinking it's too little, so I'd rather not live at all. So it's the same thing. Because you see, that part that you're not doing because you want to figure out everything, that is a life that you're missing out. By not acting, you're missing out that life. And that is what I keep calling the life unlived, because it is there for you to live, but there are things holding you back, stopping you from living it. So it becomes the life you are meant to live, but you end up not living it because of these small things that keep holding us back. Let wanting to be perfect not be the reason why you're not achieving your dreams. Let it not be the reason why you're not starting on that business, on that great idea, moving into that career direction. Let the fear of, I don't know if I'm going to pass the exams, I'm told this course is difficult, so if I don't know how I'm going to figure out working and going to school and then family, if I don't know how I'm going to figure it out beforehand, then I'd rather not start until I have everything into perspective. You know what? Are you convicted to do something? Are you convicted to go back to school, for instance? Now, look at the school timetable. Is it conducive for you? Let's say you're working an 8 to 5 job. A class is starting at a point you're out of work, for example. If they are, start and see how you're going to figure out all these things as you go along. I have personally gone back to school 2 times, when I am working and when I have a family. And I'm not going to lie to you that it's easy, but somehow you get a way to do it. And that is what we are going to do in this place. We are going to achieve our dreams, even though we don't know how we are going to do it. But the fact that we are convicted to do it and we believe that God is on our side and is going to be with us throughout, we are going to start. Be that person that is going to start with faith even when you don't know how the story ends. Start with faith and do that you're supposed to. Until next time, bye bye.